What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night, the comicbookinvest.com CBSI Hot 10 list. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night for the CBSI Hot 10 list. Got the one and only Ben Stein, the writer of the list, where you can find it every Friday on comicbookinvest.com. What's going on, Ben? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. You, Bri?
Doing good. Got the one and only Mighty Mel V. Make sure you guys stick around the show for its drunken chat. Son, what you got going on tonight?
Birthday show, as well as I will be casting the Department of Truth.
Hold it. Is it your birthday?
Yeah.
Woo! I think
I
we
didn't
might
know that. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
I think-
bro.
I think we might have to give out a book tonight because it's your birthday, Mel.
I think so.
I think so. Yeah, you're
think
gonna
I
have
got
to
the right
pick the
one, too.
person. Yeah. I think you know the right one too. So,
Yeah.
what book are we giving away tonight, Ben?
Oh, we are giving the courtesy of Wanted Comics. We are giving away a set of Haha number 2. John
What
Gallagher.
a beautiful, beautiful cover. Shout out to Drew over at Wanted Comics and John Gallagher on that one. That one is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Doesn't get much better than what John Gallagher is doing right now. For all of his covers I've seen, he did a crossover cover the other day, I believe, for Hive Comics. That was gorgeous too. John Gallagher, make sure you guys are all following him on IG, Uncanny Knack on IG. Also, make sure you follow Wanted Comics with an X on IG. They are doing some really good stuff over there. So shout out to Drew and John for those. Everybody that's watching live, much love to you all. Mel is getting hundreds of happy birthday wishes.
Thank you.
So big happy birthday.
Thank you all.
Mel's
Yeah,
turning 30 today. Congratulations,
Woo-wee.
bro. You're an adult.
2,500 years ago. There was a thing on IG. Shout out to Mama Comments. He was like, yo, post the movies that came out when you were the year you're born. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit.
Hey,
too
you want to hear
old,
something funny? I saw I don't know who it was, but somebody sent a meme and it said, "You feel old." Jonathan Taylor Thomas is now a year older than Tim Taylor was when he was on the first year on Home Improvement.
Wow.
I'm sitting there going,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
I was
nuts.
like, I was born in '76 when Rocky came out. Then they're doing Creed 3. I'm like, you know what, I'm done.
Well, let's get started in the list, guys. We're gonna get started with our honorable mention this week, and of course, the first honorable mention always goes to well, not always, but a lot of times goes to show some Golden Age love, and we've got another one this week. Some more Golden Age love, some Weird Comics number 2, and a 5.0 copy sold in 2019 for $4,300, but. What is this? Another 5.0 sold this week for more than double that, Ben?
yes, $9,000 for a 5.0.
Wow.
Yeah, this is I can't figure out what's going on this
Yeah,
cover. I mean, there is some. I mean, the name of the title fits this cover.
Yeah, you've got the girl that's got the X-ray thing going on, a mummy with a gun. Yeah, kind of crazy, man.
But what
Doctor
kind of bone structure does that chick have? I mean, it goes into her arms, but then she's got like full bones, like the whole, and like what? She got like 6 ribs.
What's up with the sorcerer's man in the back? What is he doing? Why?
Nah, that's Vision, man. He's turning her off.
How did you get the gun? How did you get the gun into the mummy? Because your arms going to be tied up. I don't know what's going on here.
Hey, it's just money. You guys, we say it every week that we don't think it could get any crazier with some of the prices that some of these collectibles are getting on the secondary market. And again, Golden Age Comics, if you see them at a good price, you just grab them. You have to at this point.
And why are you bringing a gun to a magic fight anyway? What's wrong with this kid?
Oh, man. On to the next honorable mention this week. And this is a good one. This is I like this cover. Shout out Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 23, the Kael New variant. I believe that's how you say it. So shout out to Kael New. I hope that's how you say it. NGU. But this is a pretty dope looking Miles Morales cover that I remember. Did we talk about this on Drunken Chat a while back?
Yep.
Yeah.
I said, I think I remember when I first seen it, I was like, hit Lucas up, so you ordered me like 40 of these. He was like, it's a store variant. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. It's a good looking cover though.
It's an amazing cover. And then I think you said if they would have secured the swoosh, oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so like it's got that's like the Puma, or is it like Puma or something like
Adidas? Is it something?
No, like no, I'm saying what's on the shoe there. I think it's I think that's like maybe like the Puma V or something like that. But it's supposed to look like Nikes because this is issue number 23. It's Jordan, so it's Jordan's number. Yeah, I mean it's the whole concept around it is awesome.
That is great. I never thought about that. I didn't even think about that. Great idea.
Ponies, that's it. Not
ponies. Yes.
That's very cool.
The fucking cover, it's amazing. I get it when I'll buy it when they're a Christmas sale. Buy 4 get 5 free. So.
Yeah, but I think this one actually, because of the crossover appeal with it, I think this one's probably going to be worth some. People are going to still want this 6 months, a year from now. I think this has got crossover appeal, and when you start doing that, I think that's when you can get some staying power on some books.
Hey, credit what credit's due. This is bad motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice. Before we get into the Hot 10 this week, guys, I want to remind everybody to go check out comicbarricade.com. If you guys are having problems with your books falling down in the boxes, you don't got a full long box or a short box, and you're always having to find some piece of foam or something to put in there, go check out Comic Barricade. They are lifesavers. Not only will they help you with comics, they'll help you with cards. You guys can go to cardstopper.com. At this point, with everything collectible, going through the roof, and you're out there trying to flip whatever you can, you're probably going to be picking up some card boxes. So go pick up some card stoppers to go along with your Comic Barricade.
I seen the promo for the new Comic Barricade.
Ooh. Yeah. Use code word Flipside for 10% off, you guys. That's Flipside for 10% off over at comicbarricade.com. Ronnie Strike, thank you so much for that. Completely dig the show, guys. Need help. Where would you sell your big slabs? Blue chips like 181 Giant Size X-Men. I know a personal sell would be great, but I want a max return. Well, it's funny you bring that up because recently they were talking about a big sale on Comic Link that was putting up some really good numbers for some big blue chip books, and maybe that might be a place to look at right now. Comic Link, my comic shop.
Yeah, I think if you're going with those guys, I think Comic Link and Heritage, although I know like some of the other smaller ones, you can still, but I think those two you're getting premiums on those for sure, and you're really paying about the same fee on those as you would on eBay.
That's what I'm saying. Why not eBay?
Well, because I think some of the blue chips tend to sell. Sometimes you might get lucky and sell at a premium on eBay, but they're going to sell for what they're going to sell for.
Right.
I think some of the higher end collectors tend to get on Heritage and Comic Link because they know they're not going to get screwed. They're 100% certain of where their money's going, and they know they're not going to get screwed. They're going to get the book shipped like it's supposed to. And if there's any issue, that Heritage and Comic Link will take care of it. eBay, you don't really have that full confidence, I think.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Much love, much appreciated, Ronnie. And make sure that you let us know if you do end up going with one of those, how it went, and hit us up and keep us updated. That's pretty cool. All right, on to the list, guys. As a matter of fact, here we go. Drew was just popped up on the screen. We're going to put him back up here again because haha number 2 made number 10 on the list this week. I think this is actually the book we're giving away tonight.
Yes.
And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book that we talked about. But haha is just, I think haha and Ice Cream Man, the stuff that's going on right now with those two books, especially W. Maxwell Price, it seems like everything's hot right now, right? With those, especially those two titles are doing so well. The covers that are coming out of those two titles, doing good things over there with those two books.
Yeah. Do you and didn't I see that they were going to have the clown from haha in Ice Cream Man?
Well, a lot of people are speculating.
No, I think they actually they're doing a whole story, like a crossover story between the two.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I was told that a while ago, but I was sworn to secrecy. But the clown from issue, was it 6?
Was that Vanessa Del Rey?
The Del Rey, yeah. They're gonna be doing something.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of knew that this book was going to sell well when it was actually in hand, and to be honest, the price actually dropped a little bit. The sets were selling for about $150 to $175, and there were some undercutters that put them up for around like $100 to $125. So that's what they're kind of selling for right now.
Once those dry up, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was still only a $35 buy-in for the set. So even if you're selling at $100, you're still making 3 times what you paid for it. So that's pretty good.
And another thing to talk about real quick, we talked about it. I forget what show this week. You guys remember to hit that bell, subscribe, hit the like button. If you hit the bell, you guys will remember better what show, so you can remind me each week because I'm just terrible. But I can't remember which show we talked about. But having problems where your website goes down immediately starting the sale because there's so many people waiting to buy that book. I mean, are some gold-plated problems to have. Word are that there like 3,000 people waiting to buy this book, and it crashed the site. And so Drew, with his new High Republic release, went and upgraded his webpage. Hosting service. So, for all those people out there that are loving these covers, there's a lot of people that love them. So,
don't use WordPress.
Don't use WordPress. No, there you go. Shopify, right? Shopify. But how about we give away that book right now? Let's get it out of the ordinary. We've got a set to give. And you guys know how we do this. Mel, give me a stop.
Get your comments in quick. Get your comments in quick.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close my eyes and let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Stop.
Oh, are you doing it?
Sean Blair. That's more than eBay. So Sean Blair, you just won yourself a set of haha number 2 on. Yeah, there you go. Haha number 2, this number 10 book. So Sean, make sure you hit Ben up at the Wall Comics. That's at the Wall Comics. Go ahead and send Ben your email, your information. And if that doesn't work, you can send it to Tales from the Flipside channel at gmail.com also.
He's definitely Drunken Chat family too, and he's a surfer.
Ooh.
When
Drunken Chat family. Hey, say no wrong. Say no wrong.
When I was giving out the Drunken Box, I got to those people they would email me their names, and I would ask them questions. We would just get to talk. I got to learn a lot about a lot of the people listen to the Drunken Chat. I love you guys, man. So much props, Sean. Congratulations, brother.
Hell yeah! There we go. All right, on to number 9 this week, And another shout out to the many shows on this channel and many people involved in this channel. I think that this is another book that was talked about either on Drunken Shack or Modern Playbook, or maybe both.
Modern Playbook.
Modern Playbook, that's what it was. Okay, so shout out to the Modern Playbook crew, which Mel is part of, and they're doing really good stuff over there. You guys, their Spec 10 list is just blowing away the numbers. They're doing really good. It's one of our best shows on the channel. It's a little bit different than the CBSI Hot 10 list. These are the hottest 10 books of the week, whereas your Spec 10 list are books that you can kind of speculate on a little bit, that they're going to see some growth. You can pick them up and see 2-3 times return on investment on those books, where these books are pretty high up there. And this was one of those books that they were saying a week ago, 2 weeks ago, hey, go pick it up now before it gets on this list. And look, here it is. It's on the CBSI Hot 10 list now. What is this book selling for on the secondary market?
It jumped from about $10 to $15 to now $50+.
Whoo!
Shout out Ultra.
Now, I'm gonna be the dissenter on this book, though.
That's why we love you.
I don't like this. I don't like this book. I don't think this book has any long-term value whatsoever. It's not a good cover. It's a terrible cover. I mean, I know some people like Scott Pilgrim and stuff like that, and that's the artist on this cover, but it's terrible. It's not a good cover. If you're specking on this book because it being a first new team, it doesn't even have the full team on there. It's like 60% of the team. So you're not even really talking about the full team. Team books generally sell like garbage, unless you're talking about Avengers, Justice League, Teen Titans. Other than that, team books suck.
Yeah. And it's funny that you say this, because I remember, because I edit those Spec 10 videos, and I remember somebody saying, it might have been Ultra, saying this cover is a little bit less ugly than the regular one, because the color one looks even worse. If I remember correctly, the color version of this looks even worse. So this was like the best looking one of the two that were, even they said on the show, were terrible. But I think the key is that is this like a first cover, one of the early, is that what they're picking on, early cover appearances of the team, or what's the reason that everybody's going
something
crazy?
about America, because it's like maybe the first America cover, but
yeah,
even if it is, first of all, she's not, I mean, yeah, she's right there, but my gosh, that's like, would you be like, oh, I want the first cover of America and this is what you're going to be getting? No, if you're going to spend money on an America cover, you're going to get the Art Adams or something else, or the Bartel something. You're not going to go for this. This is
you definitely ain't going to be going to none of them shits to come out this week.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love the idea, and I love that you guys find these things and stuff like this, but this is terrible in my opinion. This is awful. This is not a book. This is not a book I would invest in at all.
Damn, man.
I don't know.
18 minutes to the show, man. Goddamn.
I just want to leave now. I'm just joking.
Hey,
on to number 8. Let's get into the good one.
Hey, but I will say though, I mean, don't think that just because I put something on a list that, one, that I think it's like the greatest thing ever, and two, that I'm just pumping up guys that I know are doing a good job, and they're doing a great job. I'm not downplaying what they are saying or anything, or what they're projecting. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you're going to invest in books and you're investing in this either for a Young Avengers team appearance or an America first cover, this is not where I put my money.
Well, it's not like they drew the book and wrote the book, so that'd be all right. Scott Pilgrim dude should be coming knocking on your door pretty soon, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it was actually the same artist until I mentioned to somebody, and they were like, I was like, man, it looks like or I think it was Peter Renna. I was like, man, it looks like Scott Pilgrim, and he was like, yeah, it is Scott. It's the same artist. I was like,
really?
Oh.
Well,
is she drinking a 40?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Well, now that since you shit all over the Spec 10, I got to come back and give it some more love. Make sure you guys check out the Spec 10. It's a great list. Like I said, they give you ideas of books that you can have a little bit more than 2, 3, 4 times your return on investment. That might be some good books to pick up at a cheap price right now.
There go my pick right there. Something Killing Kid 13.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That Something Killing the Kids stuff is going crazy. But hey, nothing wrong with Snot Girl either. So make sure you guys go check out the Pro Spec 10 list. The most recent one is just really, really killing it right now. So you guys have a couple of days to check that out before a new one is there. So check it out. It is good stuff. All right, on to number 8. Giant Size X-Men #1. This book has been going crazy lately. Sales that I never thought that I would expect to see for this book, but they just keep on happening. It seems like each week there's a new sale that just keeps getting crazier and crazier on this book. So what did you say, Ben? A month ago, a 9.4 sold for $6,000, $6,100, and now $10K plus for a 9.2.
For 9.4. 9.4 sold for $10K, which a month ago was $6,100. So that, it went up $4,000 in a month. A 9.2 sold a month ago for $5,300 and sold for almost $10K. Just not just like a slow. The curve is like, it's going crazy.
I've never owned this book. I've seen it in real life maybe 4 times. I'll never have it. I'll just look at the pretty pages. And
I know poor John Z. I know poor John Z looks at this book and just cries and cries and cries.
But he had a 9.8?
He traded what did he trade?
9.2, right?
Maybe it was a 9.2 or maybe it was a 9.4.
Yeah.
He traded one of these for
cowboy book?
No, for the crime suspense stories. The decapitation cover, and at the time when he did that, that was more valuable than this Giant Size X-Men.
I can see it.
Yeah,
I see his vision.
Yeah, poor guy. Whew.
And for the longest time, this book was not the book. It was X-Men 94 that everybody, went after for, first new X-Men team. And this book over the last, 10, 15 years has really made that jump. So tough book to press.
It is. And again, I'm kind of going back to what we talked about last week with, the keys, Batman Adventures, the New Mutants, all these actual keys, the big money from outside of the hobby are saying, we now think sports cards and comic books are super safe long-term investments. We want those books, and they're spending money. They don't even care. They're just buying them. I think they're just buying them, and they're like, these are what I'd rather spend my money on, than whatever. So I think that I don't think it's going to stop. I really don't. I don't see it stopping anytime soon.
No. I don't know. I'm so worried, but I'm also super stoked to see some of the excitement and see some of the people joining in the game. But I'm also, part of me says, man, I feel even dumber about not picking up the stuff, years ago when I should have. But here we go, you guys. This is why we love the hobby. Let's keep it excited, because Something Killing the Children is the one that is everybody's just going crazy for. This is not it's not on the list for one issue, right? It's on the list at number 7 for every issue of Something Killing the Children. Pretty
much. I tried to. I was sitting there thinking about it. I was looking at books like this number 6 variant sold for like $1,400 raw. The number 7 sold for like $750 or $800 raw. It's ridiculous. Like all the second prints, the third prints, the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5. It's like every single. The whole list could have been. We could have like a Something is Killing the Children hot 10 by itself.
I had to be here for this one. I had to come back downstairs.
Just incredible. I'm really trying to rack my brain on a series that just continues. It's not stopping at all, and they're only 15 issues in.
If this was a GameStop stock, this would be something's killing kids. But it's not going down. I tried to bid. I think I bid at 800 on the last one. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got tax return money coming up. Let's go 800. My 800 was shot down so fast. I was like, oh my God, it's gonna land. And this is the only one I'm missing. This is like one of all the hot issues. This is probably one of the only ones I'm missing.
It's crazy. It really is.
What, a 9/8 sold for what? No, a raw.
A raw, 1,400 for a raw. I mean, basically a raw of this is what
Deadpool.
Well, yeah, we'll use that analogy later too. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But if this continues on, and I think I said this Monday night on the Flipside show, if this series continues on like it started, the first 15 issues, and they start doing multiple arcs that are solid writing, and I don't see the covers being any worse. The covers are awesome. There is no reason to think that this couldn't be The Walking Dead Part 2. I mean, really. I mean, it's got incredible art. The story's great. This main character, she's ridiculous. I mean, it's a great character. So, who knows? Why couldn't it be?
Listen,
I'm with you.
I see. JJ Maxwell said he got his at Midtown. I was in Midtown, Grand Central, and I looked at the cover. I was like, nah. Well, it happens. It happens, brother. But and then when Ross Ritchie came, shout out to my man Ross Ritchie. He came out and said this was the rarest cover. That really took off. 1,400 for a raw.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. It's crazy. All right, this next one is crazy good in my opinion, and I'm pissed I didn't pick one up. We talked about it last week on the list, and that's number 6, Spider-Woman number 9 variant, the Rose Besch variant, and people are just going crazy for Rose all of a sudden now. Like, it's, what it reminds me of, and I'll talk about it later a little bit more. It reminds me of when Jenny Frison first got big. Everybody was going for their stuff. So, shout out to Jenny Frison at number 7. Well, here we go. Shout out to Rose Besch at number 6 with this Spider-Woman number 9 variant. Absolutely gorgeous colors on this one. We talked about the colors last week. I think everybody's going to start going crazy once that silk variant pops up, another exclusive, store exclusive, which to me is a little bit of a bummer. Not,
no, that one's not a store exclusive.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a 1 in 25. But
thank God. Okay,
but
yeah, there will be store variants for sure.
Yeah, there will be store variants, and the final order cutoff isn't until like middle of March or something like that. So you still got like another month to still order that book.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
I'm still going to get it because it was me. I tried to order from a certain store. I got the dreaded copies damaged when I should have just ordered through the Drunken Pull box. That's my fault. I played myself. I should have stopped playing those away games. Stick with the home team. That was my fault. That was my fault. Trying to be greedy.
Hey.
Didn't work out for me.
Yeah, hey, it happened. Hey, I told you before the show started. I saw this in Portland at a store. He had it in the case for 120, and I was sitting there in my mind thinking, do I really want to buy this? Do I really think it's going to go up? Well, it did. It's now 200, and I did not buy it. But it is what it is. Yeah. Nothing else you can say. Man, me and Mel are like this.
Yeah.
And then the more that I drink, the more I look at this cover, I'll probably be buying one tonight for $200 something else. It hurts. It definitely hurts.
Yeah.
But Ultra Magnum's got a special spec major got to save my money for. Jeez, this fucking comics.
Before we go on to this next one, I want to let everybody know if you guys aren't checking out Peter Renna's toy videos that he's doing over on the channel, there's something wrong with you. He hits the nostalgia factor like no other. He's got Thundercat one over there right now. He's got this top 10 Rock Lords coming Tuesday. Who doesn't remember the Rock Lords toys? This stuff takes you right back down nostalgia central. So make sure you guys are checking it out on the channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified every time a video drops, especially anytime Peter drops his videos. You can also find it over on his own channel, Renovision. He's doing really great content, and you guys should be watching each and every video that drops on the channel. So do yourself a favor.
He had one video when the Clash of Titans, he had the Clash of Titans toys. I got goosebumps and the hairs rose. I was like, oh my God. It's like, it really makes so many memories. Going down the escalator to Sears and seeing the Kraken on the wall. I was like, yo, I want the Kraken. And my mother just slapped the shit out of me. But there's just those memories of those toys. Man, thank you, Peter.
Yeah, Peter's killing it. So make sure you guys go check him out. All right, on to number 5. Here we go. Ultimate's Fallout 4 back on the list. It's been a while. I don't think we've seen it for months now. And here it is. Number 5.
Yeah.
Was it 1,500?
No. 9/8s are now like 2,100. Yep. And the variant sold for $20K. $20,000.
This was just $1,500. I was ready to spend the $15,000.
Yep, it is now too late. Jesus. Now it's 2,100. Yep.
I had 4 of these in the bag. Sold for maybe $40.
Yeah, yep. First of the year, there's $1,000 book in 9/8.
You know what's funny?
Double.
The funny thing about this, if you remember, Leg said on Flipside the other night, he picked up a set of 3 of the first print, the second print, and the
white second print,
and the white second print, all 9/8s for $1,900 for all 3. I think he made a pretty good pull on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, this man, I don't even know what else you can say about this book, but honestly, 2,100. That might be the floor. I don't know. I mean, this might end up 2 years from now, 3 years from now. This might be a $4,000 book.
I gotta find a state where they're
2,400 now. Sorry, Mel. now you're $300 more behind.
I gotta find a state where there are a lot of collectors who smoke crack and just introduce a whole new strain of crack out there, so they can sell their collection. That's what I need to do. Because I'm never going to get these books to.
Second print 600 and climbing. Now, is that the second print or the second print Pacelli?
No, this second print, the unmasked of this, I think is the one that sells. I think the white sells for 3rd best.
I got one in a box.
Man, if this is going to be that iconic book for this generation. I think you're right, Ben. I think you're right.
Do
I peel back 2,200 of them Franklins tonight?
No. What are you talking about? Look at you. You're already getting crazy, and Drunken Chat hasn't even started yet. On to number 4, ladies and gentlemen. G.I. Joe number 32 at number 4. Now, this is all all this craziness has got to be about the Lady Jaye TV show, because, that much for the first appearance of Lady Jaye is great.
Was this first Zartan and Dreadnoughts? Or
no, no. The first Zartan is actually number 25. 24 is the first Zartan cameo. But this is just the only first appearance in this is Lady Jaye, Recondo, Ripcord, and Blowtorch. That's it.
The dude on the left was Buzzkill, right?
Yeah, Buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw. Why does he look like somebody's accountant? It just gets wildly.
Buzzer.
That's Harry Potter, like 20 years prior.
Yeah, Buzzer, Ripper, and Torch are the 3 dreadnoughts.
Mr. Davison got arrested again for hanging out with his motorcycle.
Hey, but man, what do you think of that gun that's also a chainsaw?
I think it's awesome. I was waiting for somebody to bring that up, man.
That's
That's your what'd you say? That's your shop teacher in 8th grade.
yeah.
Right.
That's what it looks like. It's just fucking a gun. That's
But hey, we're getting a GI Joe TV show now. Is that what we're getting? Is that what's going on? So a
Yeah.
Lady J TV show. I would have never thought Lady J, but okay, that's
She
great.
has some variants. There's a Mayhew variant. That's really good. There is a somebody brought up that it might have been Peter again. There's a Campbell GI Joe incentive variant of black and white that's got Scarlet and Baroness and Lady J all on the cover. That's a Campbell variant. You can probably pick that one up cheap. Yeah, I would probably be looking for some of the variants as well. But yeah, if you're, I don't know, 9/8 jumped from less than $100 to $300 on this, so you might be too late on. There it is. Peter said, "Yeah, Danger Girl GI Joe number 2." Yeah, that's a Campbell. It's got her on the cover.
Regular cover.
No, the regular cover is the variant or the color, and the variant's black and white.
Yeah, I just threw a whole bunch of Danger Girl GI Joes in my shit box.
Go get them right back out.
I'm too old to be digging, man. I gotta stop this speculation shit, man.
190 people watching the show right now. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate it. It lets us know that you guys are enjoying what we're putting out. Leave us constructive criticism in the comments too, you guys. We take that to heart. We appreciate each and every one of you that take the time to hang out with us and watch our content. Let us know how we're doing and what we can do better.
And throw us some thumbs up. We got 190 watching. We got 54 thumbs up. Come on, the numbers ain't right, man. Let's get it popping.
On to number 3.
Well, one more thing. I know why older collectors hate speculators is because we're too old. When a hot speculation comes up, we got to dig in these old boxes, pull these boxes up. That's just why I figured it out. Now I turned 45 today. I don't know why.
Well, here's another one that you're going to go be digging for. Infinite Crisis number 5. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, DC spec. Ben, you were talking about, this. If this were Marvel spec, this might make a little bit more sense. But DC spec just can't catch a break anywhere. But it's on number 3 this week because of Blue Beetle.
Yeah, so DC said that they're making a movie with this Blue Beetle. I mean, like it's happening, but gosh, man, they can't even get, a Batman movie out. It's been 10 years since Dark Knight Returns. And Batman is probably the easiest comic book character that you could possibly make for a movie, right? He's basically a detective with money. You can make that any way, and they can't even do that. So if they can't do Batman, then how in the world are they going to do a Blue Beetle and make it interesting? I don't know.
To me, this DC has just horrible fucking characters. I'm sorry.
Blue Beetle's it seems like a terrible character, but it might not be. I don't know.
So what is his power? He controls beetles? What does he do?
I don't think he controls beetles.
Well, Jaime Reyes, is this Jaime Reyes? I think this is the new
Jaime
Blue
Reyes.
Beetle.
Yeah,
this character's not too bad. He's got a pretty dope suit. He's a little bit different than they brought him in. It was a whole new Blue Beetle, a whole new take on it. I think they were trying to go a little bit more like the Iron Man thing than they were, the jokester type thing. But it's a good character, and
I don't know why, but I got when he controls beetles, it's making me think of like in the Mummy, when like the Mummy, one of those little scarabs or whatever, and they're like, that's what I was thinking that this. Oh.
Yeah, Jaime. Sorry, I apologize. Jaime Reyes, and the second print, Jim Lee on this one, the Jim Lee variant on this one is the one to go after.
Hold on, don't think I'm talking shit about the character, because when I do talk shit about characters, they become the best things ever. So
yes, they do.
Hopefully, except Aquaman. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, but what is it going for? What
50 plus now for this?
Wow,
9/8 doubled to around 300 now. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, this book got hot before, you know, but I think this is higher than what it was before. So
Yeah.
Patrick Leon, he always tells somebody stuff some shit.
Well, but before we get on to the top two, everybody, I want to again remind you to make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified every time that we drop something here. And we got a perfect timing, so we got a super chat. Franco 64ism says, "Great show as always. Loving Ultra Maximus Specs with Mel. I hope I'm proper drunken shark." Oh, he's a proper drunken shark from the other side of the pond. Shout out to Franco. You got to love it. Look at my grabs on Instagram, Franco's_comics. Nice.
yeah, go sit. Yeah, everybody go follow Franco's comics. Franco's _ comics.
Yo, he sends me some crazy pickups, kid. He's dope. Franco,
Yeah,
baby.
And it makes it even better that he's across across the ocean over there in Great Britain. It looks like somewhere over there in England. Hopefully over there somewhere in England. But yeah, very cool. We're gonna have to hear more from him. Love hearing from all you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out live and dropping us information. I want to remind everybody to check out the channel. We dropped a really cool interview this week with Nico and a cosplayer. Her name is Oddfell. She does a really cool Marvel cosplay. She does it really well. She does some DC stuff too, but shout out to WandaVision. You guys can see here. This is Oddfell's take on Scarlet Witch. And she does some really cool stuff on TikTok and all kinds of stuff. So make sure you guys go check her out. On the interview that Nico just put out. It is over there on the channel. You guys can see it under Nico's interviews. So
motherfucker Nico was on his best behavior that night. Please.
Oh yeah, man. Well, it's interesting to hear, the stories about TikTok and stuff, because we're all, as Mel's turning 35 today,
35,
we're all old men over here, so we don't know how to deal with the younger crowd and TikTok and all that fun stuff. So she gives us a little bit of information on how that works, especially in the makeup and cosplay community. It's a real cool new place to drop interactive content with other cosplayers and other makeup artists and stuff like that. So shout out to Oddfell for doing that. And maybe you'll see more of her on the channel coming up. And make sure you guys go check out all of her stuff. She does some really cool content on YouTube and everything also.
That's a nice name too, Oddfell. That's dope.
Oddfell, yeah, it's a dope name. All right, on to number 2. And Rose Besch comes back. Like we were talking earlier about when Jenny Frison got really popular, that Voltron cover came out and that Hack Slash cover came out, which was her first professional work. We couldn't figure out which one was what, but those books immediately took off. They were looking for this artist's first professional work, and the same thing is happening with Rose Besch. Bee and Puppycat number 9. This is, I guess, her first professional work. Is that what it is?
Apparently, yeah. Yeah, that's so. I don't know if it's her first cover or her first professional work. Probably both. But I guess this is not very easy to find. But nope. I think it's only not easy to find because I don't think anybody really posts Bee and Puppycat books in their inventory. Maybe Mile High, maybe Midtown, maybe. But other than that, I mean, most Joe average guy is not going to be like, hey, I'm going to go buy a bunch of Bee and Puppycat.
Number 1 is like an $80 book.
Is it for the number 1 of this?
Yes.
I don't know what to say about that. I don't know who's buying $80 Bee and Puppycat, but yeah.
I almost did.
Oh, why does that even not surprise me? I mean, I think that, man.
Yo, I'm talking to Didi. I need to come to some PC some of this shit, man.
Oh man, Ronnie's coming through hard again, man.
Ronnie, thanks you, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Much love, man.
Yeah, that. I don't know. I mean, are people it's selling for $200.
3.
Is now 3?
This is 3. It sold today for 3.
Sold today for $3. So see, even my information from a day ago is behind. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Shout out to Chad Cave. Chad's a good dude.
Chad's very
Style
good.
Collector, thank you much, Style Collector. Much love to Style Collector for every time that I see you pop up. Thank you. We appreciate it. And listen, Wonder World Comics comes in and says this is $1,000 book. Easy now. I hope not. I hope not. Please no.
Hey,
I know Wonder World probably got a box of this shit sitting somewhere.
I've had 5 people literally say, please, if you find one of these, or if you find multiples of these, let me. And I'm going, what?
Was I number 6 earlier before?
You were number 5. You were number 5 on the list, and I'm sitting there going, do you really want this book? I mean, oh man, I don't get it. I can't.
Listen, I'm the king of FOMO. That's why I'm in debt now. But
I guess
I'm keep the ball rolling, man.
And hey, and I even give some slack that the first work for Jim Lee's it's terrible. That Santa book or whatever, that Samurai Santa, it's terrible. I get it, but man, this is terrible.
Oh my gosh! I listen. Mel wanting this book and him being the king of FOMO are two very real truths.
Very real.
I feel that sometimes too, brother. I feel it too. But we got to remember what this list is. These are books that are selling right now. These are selling for these prices right now, which is crazy. To see this book at number 2 on the list and to hear it going for the amount that it's going for right off the bat, $200,
$3 now,
$300.
Being PUPPYCAT.
I sent the offer to the same site. I said $150, and they didn't even go through. I said no. bid again. I know offer again. Like, I'm not going to.
Yeah, Dwayne Scott says it right. You have a mission. Being PUPPYCAT for Mel. Yes, Drunken Sharks, you do.
That would be an awesome birthday gift.
Yes, it would. I'm sure there's somebody out there.
Mel's wife is going to be like, "Bro, what are you into, man?"
She's seen the Transformers My Little Pony one I got.
Oh.
She's like, "This is what we doing now. You buy My Little Pony comic." So there's a Transformer on there. Let me know.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
All right, you guys. For the 200 live listeners out there waiting for number 1, please hit that like button because number 1 this week, yeah, you guys knew it. You know it was going to happen. For everybody that saw WandaVision this week or today, you saw it happen. Spoilers, I don't have to say any of that shit. Get over it. But the White Vision has returned, and we were all waiting for this book to be talked about. People were talking about West Coast Avengers 45 on the low for a while, and now it's happened. And a book that has a shit ton of copies out there is selling for a shit ton of money. 9.8s selling for $1,500 right now.
And that's after I think last week it jumped to like 600. Last week, before that, it was $15 or $150. So it went from 150 to 600 to 1,500. Oh man!
I hope you have some, guys. I hope you're going through your old bins, Chad. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Much love, Chad.
How much for my? Oh,
you get a $5. You guys each get $5. What do they call those? Harry's razors, right?
That's not funny.
Right?
That's not funny. Look at.
I'm old.
Hey, what are you talking about? Look at Vision. Vision don't have no luscious hair.
Is it just me, or when you see this, I think if you just made Vision blue, it's Dr. Manhattan. He's got the Speedo on. I mean, it's Dr. Manhattan, right?
About 6, 7 people told me, say, Mel, if you got the West Coast books, you better sell now. Get rid of this shit. I never had one, man. I never even looked for one.
Oh, I've seen this book 100 times, and
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's like a weak take on the on whatever.
On the original.
Yeah, on the original. But and honestly, I mean, in all seriousness, I mean, I think if you haven't seen WandaVision, sorry, we're going to spoil. It's going to be spoiled. But
he looked badass with the white though.
Yeah, he did.
He did. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't, but I think it's better that you can kind of tell that they're bringing Vision back to actual life, but he's going to probably change back, right? He's not gonna stay White Vision. He's gonna stay. They're gonna transform him back into regular Vision.
People still holding that Mephisto back.
Well,
I still don't think we know really what's going on there. I mean, they really supposed to have 3 more episodes, right? Each an hour long.
One.
Why did they say the last 3 episodes were an hour long?
No, I think that was reported by one of those stupid "we got this covered" crap or something stupid. Because every time I'm like, man, there's only 2 episodes left. No, that's going to be the next one. No, it's going to be it's not going to happen. It's not. These aren't hour-long episodes. That was somebody's stupid.
Yeah,
whatever.
I apologize for that, guys.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
No. What I do apologize for is the fact that we got to do that all the time. That we're so worried that this is coming from we got this covered, and we got to be better about saying what is real and what is not. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do on this channel is give you guys the right information. But sometimes we even get we figure the wrong stuff. So man, that pisses me off.
Yeah, hey, do me a favor. Never read that website. Don't click on anything. And it shows up what's sad is it shows up in my Google feed as like the top story. And I'm like, oh really? And then I might accidentally click and I'm like, oh man, this is that stupid, that dumb site. Are you kidding me? Like how in the world does that dumb site get even any kind of Google, advertising? That's garbage.
I love how Ben never curses. I don't ever think I've heard him curse.
I try really hard not to.
Well, I'm really excited to find out that it's going to be a 2-hour-long episode now. Okay,
for the final episode.
For the final episode, which is
that's a goddamn movie.
Okay, well, that makes me a little bit happy, about losing out on the 3-hour-long episodes. But
that's good because I think they've got a lot of loose ends. A lot of loose ends they got to tie up.
Yeah,
and you don't want to end on Game of Thrones final episode and be like, what just happened?
No, not with another thing not ready to go 2 weeks away. When is Falcon Winter Soldier coming out?
I think it is like the second week of March.
So they need to just drop right into that sucker. So we'll see. But this book is selling. If you got one, maybe you were lucky enough and you picked up a couple for $100, 9/8, 3-4 months ago. And now you guys can sell 1 or 2 or all 3 of them and go pick yourself up a nice Silver Age key.
Or be a PUPPYCAT.
Or being PUPPYCAT. Yeah.
Or New Mutants 98. I mean,
and Dennis brings up a great question. Season 2 of WandaVision?
It is not confirmed. I saw that yesterday. There is no season 2 confirmed. I'm not sure how they would do it. I mean, the season was so unique. That
leave it alone.
I mean, it's not like you can really go back and do it. It's almost like that Watchmen on HBO. I mean, it was so different that you really can't follow it up, right? I mean,
leave it alone. You got a laundry list of new characters and new shows to put out. You don't need a WandaVision.
And she's going to be front and center.
Movies.
Yeah, she's going to be front and center. Like they're using her for sure in a lot of different things. So
you can have raggedy ass kids coming to Young Avengers.
I like how Patrick says to do the Jimmy Woo and Darcy spin-off or
Cat Days, Black Man Kryptonite. Woo.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, I'm excited for any of it. I think that Marvel and Kevin Feige have just been killing it. Everything they put out has been great. and I'm looking forward to any of it right now. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes.
So make sure you guys do yourselves a favor, subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, make sure you guys hit the bell, and do yourselves even more of a favor and go check out comicbookinvest.com, where you guys can find the list every week on right there on the right-hand side. Ben sends in the list every week, every Friday, a new list. Plus, you get all these wonderful, amazing articles. It's like wizard goodness for our generation, for the new generation. You know, you can't have your wizard on the shitter, but you can have your iPad and comicbookinvest.com on the shitter, and it's just as good. And even better than all of this amazing goodness, well, I don't know if it's better, but it's on the level, is what's coming up next on Drunken Chat, son, with the mighty Mel V. We've got some good old Melcasts.
Melcast, like I said, Wizard Magazine. Remember they did the casting calls? Well, I got Melcast. Me and my man Eric Kerr, we put our minds together, and we come up with something special. This week we have the Department of Truth.
Well, listen, you guys, go give some love immediately following this. Go check out Mighty Mel V's channel. Drunken Chat Son starts immediately following this. I will not be there tonight because I am going to take a look at a collection of cards tomorrow. Everybody cross your fingers. We'll see how it turns out. I will keep everybody updated. But thank you guys for checking in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that bell, and we'll see you next time. Adios.
Yes, sir.